The Sheriff Network Rising, Part 6, the global emergent response to the market collapse. And a reminder, we've talked about the social networks where you can find real information, like on Reddit. Actors like Jay Jones, Mark Anthony Dyson, and Ashley Price Horton. Companies in like the UK, Italy, the Netherlands, Australia, and Canada. Also in the US, like Lifework, Heavy Resume, myself, Ghost, Ghost, Ghost Jobs are coming more. Closing, what's actually happening? We're not sharing a script. We're observing the same system under stress. And independently across cultures, disciplines, and incentives, we are building structures that can finally hold the truth job seekers have been living inside for years, ever since the market went online and it became a one-sided, two-sided market as opposed to a two-sided market. These only represent a fraction of the independent reach outs I've had from career specialists, neural network specialists, and platform economists and systems theorists. The insight I drive at here is emerging all over, and when I say it out loud, I don't get the reaction of having created something, more the reaction of having revealed something others already knew or said something aloud they'd been saying privately. The job applicant perspective exists for one reason: to give the labor force a memory, a signal, and a voice in a market that profited from denying all three. This isn't revenge and it's not theater. It's not a perfect or finish or solved by any means. Part of the reason I can see what I'm looking at here is because I spent 3 years in this misery machine thinking it was all me, which means my finances got pretty cracked by this nonsense too. If you have computer coding skills, marketing skills, or otherwise, you're very welcome. I did my best and I'm working on, there's a slight fix I need to fix on the back end. But yeah, it's there and please use if you can. But also it's a way to share information more organized than Reddit, and searchable, but still as safe as. And it's not perfect or finished or solved by any means yet, and it won't be that way. We have no easy outs or perfect solutions. But it is emerging structural market governance responding to overwhelming need. Just to be clear, this is a one-sided, two-sided market built by cognitive constraints of don't talk about your hiring process, almost certainly collapse the people at the top. They have no idea what they did, or I don't know how much they know. But I mean to say, if you're a job seeker, the people you should be trusting in the market are the U.S. labor force alone. That's it. The fact that an ATS industry has been at all allowed to exist these last 25 years, or called or Hicks has been thrown around at all, is evidence that everyone knew that it was okay for vendors to harm the U.S. labor force, as in generate revenue from the unpaid labor of the U.S. labor force with no obligation to bring them value. And they were cool with it. Be sane and be safe and know that we're trying. We're coming. Genuinely, I thought I didn't do word gaslighting before, but this has been some really impressive stuff.